get Sarah on. But then when you leave, after all this drama and all this spirituality and all this craziness and how and WTF, you do that. But then you walk back up and you turn around and you look at those sand dunes and then you picture the shopping mall that is underneath them. And if you would never know it was there because it's sand. It's sand. It's sand dunes. And underneath that is this massive complex.
Yeah.
And how it got done, and it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect. It's perfect. It's just mind blowing. And that's just one thing in Egypt. That's just one. Everywhere you look in Egypt is something really old. The oldest thing we have here in LA is the LAX Hilton. That's the oldest thing we've got. You don't have a judgment. You don't have a scale, to put that on. And then you go to Egypt. You go to Cairo. Cairo is 5,000 years old. I'm not exaggerating. You're in Cairo. You'll see a bank, a modern condo, and in the middle is something a store that was built 5,000 years ago. It's still sitting there, and they're still using it. And this contrast of things, and it's so anywhere you look in Egypt, you see something that's 5,000 years old.
Let me share just something super quick what I got told possible about the ceremony. 2018, Sarah is my teacher, PhD teacher, and we're practicing. We have a session. I go to this place where I had a past life, I'm doing a test, and I'm just making it short, right? We get to the end. The next day, one of the girls in the classroom says, we just opened up the Sarah Pyramid. It's been closed for so many years. You want to go? Let's go. We go there, we start walking in. Everything that I had seen in my regression, we started seeing like exactly the
Isn't that
See,
cool?
Okay.
more than
Now,
2,000
do I
years
look
ago.
shocked?
Wow.
I think all of our DNA, comes from Mesopotamia and Egypt. That's the cradle of civilization.
Yeah.
So we all have something in there. And then so when you walk around Egypt, you will connect with something. I did a few times when you least expect it. What's going on? And you see things, and you've seen it before, but you've never been there.
Exactly.
And so
That's
go
exactly
to
what
Egypt.
happened.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's get this started.
All right.
Right?
I don't need this, but I'm going to use it because I feel more comfortable. How's everybody doing? Okay, now this is the relaxed Jimmy. I'm not in a suit. I'm wearing clean underwear, clean socks. I'm not sweating. I'm not running around. I don't have to get everybody to yell and scream. But it's kind of melancholy in that what a great weekend, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just absolutely amazing. We were just talking before this. The best thing for me is the same thing for all of you about this conference. You check your attitude at the door. That stays with valet, right? That stays with self-parking. You come in here, you're hanging out with people that, and we have 10,000 people walking around here, and you can feel the vibe of the freedom of thought, freedom of conversation, right? We were just talking about that. You can walk up to somebody here and talk about your alien abduction earlier in the week, or your connection with a past life, and have somebody go, me too, let's talk about that. And you can't do that anywhere else, and you can do that this weekend, and it's just such a freeing thing. Do you enjoy that? Isn't that the best part of the conference? Right? Now, is everybody tired? No. Are you guys fired up? Just give me a little, yeah, we are. Okay, good. Now, I think everybody knows by now that Sarah and I have a very special friendship and bond. We have been friends for a long time. And her approach to things, because of these very sensitive, we're all here for a personal reason. I don't know what it is. I have mine, you guys have yours. When you expose yourself like that, you want to have a bond with somebody that you trust. And Sarah has that. She has that in her voice. She has that in her face, her personality, but it's her knowledge too as well. And it's very easy to be her friend because she's bleeping cool.
Aw.
Right? Right? And that's because when you are doing therapy, I was saying this yesterday, but it's really true. When you're doing therapy, you're butt naked. That's it, right? You are. You are revealing who you are, what you want to work on, what you want to see, what you want to do. And these are very personal things. And you need to do that with somebody that you trust and somebody that you like and somebody that you feel that you can cross any line and get there, and you're going to be talking with somebody that's going to get that and appreciate that. That's what Sarah brings to the table. QHHT and her knowledge of that is another difficult path. It's something that you have to learn. You have to be a professional with it, and you also have to respect it, and she respects it. And I'll say one more thing. I asked Sarah, can you hypnotize me? This was years ago. She was maybe, you're already hypnotized. I said, well, can you do it right now? Within yourself. What is it that you would like to be lost? You know, see, on that. I'm like, best friend, everybody, please welcome Sarah Breskman, Cosme.
Hey, give me a
Love
hug.
you, baby.
Oh, I love you too.
Okay.
You guys, give it up to Jimmy. Doesn't he just, he like makes this conference, doesn't he? I mean, he puts his heart and soul into this. Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you, Sarah.
This was a
Everybody, thank
wonderful
you. Thank you.
conference.
It's been a beautiful weekend. You're in the best hands. Sarah, behave.
Well, I don't know. It's Monday.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Aw. This is my new sexy voice. This is called Monday. But they asked me, what would you like to do as a post-conference workshop? And I was like, I can do anything. They're like, yeah, whatever you want to do. You can host a workshop, whatever. And I was like, oh, I want to do weight loss. Because, you know, I struggled so much with weight, and so much of what we're taught these days is such a lie. And I know from so many sessions and my own journey that weight loss is actually so easy. So I thought, you know, let me just share this like really simple, like easy way to lose weight, because I hate like hard stuff, you know. I hate like reading directions. I hate having to do something that takes a long time. I want everything that's easy, you know, just effortless. And that's what this is going to be. You'll see. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. So, in case you don't know me, does anybody know me? I've written these books. I write all the Hypnotist Journey books. So basically, my day job is almost every day I'm talking with my client's subconscious. So I get to find out so much information that I feel like is so life-changing and profound, and I feel like it could really help somebody, you know, and it's too bad that a lot of people just don't have access to this information. So I'm so passionate about sharing it, and I love just being able to help people with this information because there's just so much that we never talk about. But my journey began because I had so many issues. I mean, I was literally one of those people that everyone felt sorry for. And that's another thing, you know, when you feel sorry for a kid, you never realize maybe they needed those lessons. You know, so maybe you're feeling sorry for them for no reason, because I was one of those kids. Everyone would just take one look at me or get to know me and just be like, oh, poor little girl, you know? Because when I was growing up, I had so many problems. I was overweight, and I know what it's like to be overweight. And again, this is not just about physical weight loss. This is about energetic weight loss and changing your life in general. So these practices will help you in so many different aspects of your life. But I was overweight, and people kept saying, oh, you know, you're eating too much, or, you know, do this diet, do that diet. I can't tell you how many diets I tried. It was ridiculous, because sometimes things would work a little bit, and then I'd go right back to the same weight. It was so ridiculous. And people would just think that it was my fault too. And then there was so much shame with being overweight. Like, it's just terrible. And not only that, the way my parents felt about me, I could sense it, how they felt about my weight. And when they would introduce me, it's like, this is my daughter, but this is my other daughter over here, you know, the skinny one. It was just such a hard experience to grow up with. And not only that, I had phobias and fears and OCD. So every day before leaving the house, I open and close drawers, and I had to flick on and off light switches before leaving the house. It was like debilitating, and I didn't know what was wrong with me. I just thought, I actually didn't know. I just thought I was saving myself from something. Like, I had these weird thought patterns. Oh, and then I couldn't sleep. I had sleep issues. I had so many problems that my parents thought, well, nothing seems to work for her, you know, let's just put her in therapy. So I went to therapy for over 10 years. And I went once a week. And because of that, that's why I wanted to become a therapist, because I thought, well, I want to help other people so they don't suffer. But I never got better. I was still overweight. I still had my phobias, fears, and my OCD was debilitating. I mean, it's like, what time do you want to meet? Well, I knew I'd have to spend about 10, you know, like an hour doing all these rituals. So I would meet an hour later. Yeah, it was debilitating. And then if somebody else had a problem, I would get their problem by thinking about it. It was crazy. But in therapy, I learned a lot about different therapeutic techniques, and I thought, well, I'm going to become a psychologist, because I want to just learn everything I can so that other people don't have to suffer. You know, why can't I do what this woman's doing? I can do it, but I'm going to be the best. So I went to college, and something really crazy happened to me. I was away for only 2.5 months. Now, let me just say, I was a freshman. I ate everything that everybody else ate. I ate pizza, I was drinking beer. I did all the normal things. And I came home to my family's house. It was like 2.5 months after, for Thanksgiving. And I walked through the door, and there's this mirror that you see when you walk through the door. And as I'm walking by, because granted, I never looked at myself in a full-length mirror for a reason. So I didn't know that this was happening to me. I looked at myself in the mirror, and I thought, oh my God, what happened? I've lost a considerable amount of weight. And I just had to go up to myself in the mirror and look at myself. And I looked into my eyes, and I thought, what happened to me? And I realized, oh my gosh, I had forgotten to have my problems. And then I thought, what did I do? And then I realized, oh my gosh, I had changed my environment for the first time. I was 18. And because I changed my environment, every single thought pattern I had changed. And I thought, wow, this could help so many people. But no one wanted to listen to me. So I went to college and finished and graduated. And I was still going to become a psychologist. But I had to do an internship before going to graduate school. And as part of my internship, I worked at this halfway house for people with mental illnesses. And my job was to counsel them with the counseling techniques that I knew so much about. And at the time, even though I was going to become a psychologist, I was the one in charge of giving them their medication because I was medication certified as well. And I felt literally within a week that every single thing that I've been taught in school was a lie, because no one got better. Nobody. And that if one person had one medication they took, there was a whole host of problems that came with that one medication. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is the leading edge of thought that we have for people. And these were people, and they were treated like test rats. Actually, they were being tested on by the pharmaceutical companies. They were part of studies, and I didn't really see how they had full knowledge of what was going on. I did, because I saw what was happening. And I just thought, I don't want this career path. I don't care if I make $1 million. This is horrible for these people. So I quit, and I thought, what can really help people? Why not, like, getting to the root cause of people's issues? Wouldn't that help? So I decided I was going to get to the root cause of an issue. So I decided I was going to study hypnotherapy instead. But in order to become a master hypnotist, I had to learn lose weight, quit smoking, and past life regression. Now, granted, I was already losing weight because I had changed my thought patterns. But I really wanted to do this weight loss hypnosis too, because I thought, well, maybe that will help, help things. And yes, it does help. But it's getting to the root cause of an issue that really helps. So anyway, long story short, over the years, I've learned these methods, and that's what I'm going to teach you. So the truth behind excess weight, both energetically and physically, is that the weight is actually there to help you. Your body puts on excess weight, both energetically or physically, because your body thinks you need it. I wish that people taught us this, like if I were a kid and understood this, I would know. So just for example, to give you examples, when you have a subconscious or a deep need for like protection, when you're younger, like I was, I didn't have any or didn't know how to come up with protection on my own. So my body was helping me. So the first step is make friends with your body. Body's helping you. Your body is a miraculous machine, miraculous. So a lot of reasons people put on excess weight, for both these reasons, is because of protection. Another reason is not fully accepting yourself, not feeling loved enough. You need like a permanent hug, feeling that you need to be greater or bigger. Understand that the reason can be different for each person. But there's also different things that I also want to mention as well that I find really fascinating that have been coming up in my sessions. So I want to give you all of it. So I did have a client come in that doesn't fit this mold, who wanted to lose weight, tried everything, like juice fasts, all kinds of things, and couldn't lose weight. So obviously it was something else going on. And when they were under hypnosis, their subconscious said, oh, it's because she doesn't go outside without her contacts on. And I thought, that's the weirdest excuse I've heard. Why is this causing her to not lose weight? And they said that what she needs and what every human needs right now is to go outside and get a little unfiltered sunlight. So your body is a messenger, and that was her message. They said, right now what is happening is that the sun is downloading information through your unfiltered eyes straight to your pineal gland, and it's regulating your body. If you rob your body of that, then it can cause a host of issues. I know all these things are so simple, but literally, this is going to be so simple. At the end of this, after you get all these tools, I guarantee you guys are going to be like, wow, this is so easy. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to give you stuff to take home too. But there's simple things like getting a little sunlight, which makes a huge difference through your unfiltered eyes. Putting your feet on the ground can have profound effects. You know, it's so frustrating to me when I'm doing these sessions, because one time I asked the subconscious, I was like, I want to be in the know. I want the best new energy device, okay? Give me the lowdown. What can I go purchase that's the best new energy device that would really help me? And they said, well, the best one on the market is putting your feet on the ground for 15 minutes. And I was like, oh my gosh, I wanted to like buy it or something. But all these things are so simple. So doing these simple practices can have profound effects. Also, the whole purpose is to get more in tune with yourself, and that's what you're going to do during this workshop. So like I said, the reasons could be different for each person, and you're going to find out as you get more in tune with yourself and find out what the messages are that your body is sending you. Sometimes certain foods we are eating actually are bothering our body, and so the body is actually, like I said, it's helping you, becoming inflamed so that it protects your internal organs. And sometimes people are not aware that they're allergic to food. For instance, I had one woman who she wanted to lose 60 pounds, and her subconscious said, oh, it's not really fat or anything, it's inflammation. She's really allergic to nuts. If she cuts nuts out, she'll instantly lose all this weight. I thought, wow, that's pretty simple. So you never know until you can really tune in to yourself. So we're going to do the first exercise, and Laura's going to hand this out. And this is going to be scanning the body. So this is going to be, I'm handing you pamphlets because essentially I want you to be able to do this at home. So I'm going to do this exercise with you first. But now that you have the pamphlet, you can read it to yourself first. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but when you're reading, you're in a light trance. Have you ever read a book and all of a sudden you see images? You don't have to listen to a recording to put yourself into a light trance. So you can do this by reading. But it's also more, I wouldn't say more effective, but more relaxing if you want to get like a voice record pro or some kind of tool that you could record yourself. The more you do this, the better, because you're going to start to connect with your body more and more and connect with your subconscious more and more if you could start scanning your body. This is also amazing if you have any physical issues. It's amazing how simple it is to heal yourself once you can find out the root cause of an issue and find out what the purpose behind the issue is. Then you can heal that issue. It's really quite simple. So let's do this exercise, but I'm going to read it for you, and you guys are going to close your eyes, okay? I want you to see what this feels like. Okay. So just close your eyes, find a position of comfort, and just start by focusing in on your breath. Just breathing in deeply and fully. And as you exhale, just release any tension that you store in your body. Just let everything just flow right out. Breathing in deeply and fully. And as you exhale, just release any tensions, any worries, and any thoughts. And pick a spot on the top of your head, and that spot is pure, deep relaxation. And feel this spot growing bigger and flowing down the back of your head, just relaxing your head. And now feel this deep relaxation flow down the back of your neck, relaxing all the muscles in the back of your neck. And feel this deep relaxation flow down into your shoulders, down your arms, and down into your fingertips. And now feel this deep relaxation flow down your back, relaxing all the muscles in your upper back, relaxing your lower back. And feel this deep relaxation flow down the backs of your legs and down into your feet. And now feel this deep relaxation flow down your face, relaxing all the muscles by your eyes, relaxing your jaw. And feel this deep relaxation flow down your throat, down into your chest, down into your stomach. Imagine you can breathe out any thoughts, any worries, any tensions. Just let everything go and sink even deeper relaxed. And feel this relaxation flow down your legs and down into your feet. And now imagine or visualize yourself scanning your body. Mentally scan your body, scanning for any discomfort in your body or anything that calls your attention. Now, if you found something that calls your attention within your body, ask that part of your body, what are you trying to tell me? What do you want me to know? What are you trying to tell me? What do you want me to know? And now listen. Allow that part of your body to speak. Now that you understand this, can it now be released and healed? Now that you understand this, can it now be released and healed? What is happening? Now give thanks to that part of the body. Thank it for its communication with you. And now sit deep within your body, looking for, searching for any messages that start to surface as you make this deep connection with your body, with yourself. Now send gratitude to your whole body. Imagine you can send each part of you gratitude and flood your body with love and healing. Thank your body for all its messages, all the work it does for you. Feel your body responding. Now you can come back to full waking consciousness when you are ready, simply by wiggling your toes and opening your eyes. So the first step, I would say, that is the most helpful, I believe, to any type of journey that you're going to take, is to get yourself some sort of a journal or something you can write down in. And so every day, if you can do these exercises, they don't take very long, but if you can do them every single day, it's going to have profound effects. And anything that comes up, write it in your journal. And it's going to be amazing how even the journaling can help you. Because as you start to journal, you realize that you'll start to almost like, have you ever heard of automatic writing? You'll start to continue getting these messages. And in turn, you're going to build this connection with yourself, this really deep connection. A lot of people wonder, how do I get messages from my higher self, from my subconscious? It's simple. It's just building these connections, and doing these little things every day are going to have profound effects. So that getting a journal would be number one. And now I'm going to show you some breathing techniques that have really helped me. So every morning and every night, when I wake up and before I go to sleep, I do these breathing exercises. Essentially, I didn't realize for me that one of the causes of me storing a lot of excess energy, both physically and energetically, was I would take on other people's issues. Does anybody else do this? Okay. Yeah, so you know. So I didn't know I was doing this. I thought I was helping everybody by taking other people's pain or other people's issues. But I've learned throughout the years that you never help anybody by doing this. Everybody needs their own stuff. So if you could imagine sending back anything that you took from someone else back to the person who needs it, that helps me. But I do this breathing technique to kind of get out anything that might not be important for me to have within my body. Anything I took from somebody else or picked up at the grocery store or whatever. I purposely do this exercise to get rid of it. Now, it's called Kalabati, or the breath of fire. So I know you guys were all relaxed, but let's just all do it together so that you guys can practice, okay? So basically, this breath is profound. If you look up how to lose weight in India, it will pop up, okay? It's an ancient breathing technique, and it's amazing. Breath of fire is really all you need to remember. Some people call it Kalabati. Essentially, what you're going to do is you're going to blow out through your nose, and you're going to push your belly out. So it's like, looks like this. Can you see? Okay? So I do 30 of these with the intention of getting out excess, anything that no longer serves me, like clearing me, clearing you. Okay? It's amazing. If you just do one thing, I feel like they knew something in India when they said, oh, this works. It does. So let's do 30 of them, okay? So we're going to do 30 breaths. And then taking a deep breath. And exhale. So this one you want to stand up for. Okay. Now, after I do that, again, I do this every morning and every night. I brush off anything that no longer serves me. And just the physical act of getting this stuff out is very helpful. So I just brush it off my body. And you set your intention for cleansing your body. Because you don't want this stuff within you. You don't need it within you. And then I shake it out. I'm going to drop everything. Okay, now you can sit down. So now, the first thing I'm going to just have you do, just the exercise, I want you to see how it feels for you when you read it, okay? So everybody's just going to read their thing by themselves and see if you can still get messages just from reading it. So I'll give you a couple minutes to do that. start journaling will help as you delve into what are the root causes for why you either store weight or you have even worry. Worry is weight. I mean, weight is not just physical. So there's a reason why we carry around. We think we need to. We think we need to always carry around this basket of worry with us. And getting in touch with ourselves and journaling helps us find out more about why we're doing that. And like I said earlier, whenever you physically have excess weight, it's because your body feels like it needs the excess weight for whatever reason. So we're going to do another meditation to find out why that is. Now we're going to do one more meditation. It's basically the same as scanning the body, but a little bit different. So you can close your eyes. Oh, I wanted to say, if you have anything to write down with, it's great, but after this, I'm going to give you a few minutes to just sit with yourself and think and write if you do have something. If not, you can, after I do this, you can maybe write on your pamphlet if you want. Okay. Or just think to yourself. So just taking a deep breath. And as you exhale, just release any tension that you store in your body. Just let everything go. Just allow yourself to sink into a beautiful state of peace and serenity. And pick a spot on the top of your head. And that spot is pure, deep relaxation. And feel this spot growing bigger and flowing down the back of your head, down the back of your neck, releasing any tension in the back of your neck. And feel this deep relaxation flow down into your shoulders, relaxing your shoulders. And feel this deep relaxation flow down your arms and down into your fingertips. And now feel this deep relaxation flow down your back, relaxing all the muscles in your upper back, relaxing your lower back, and feel this deep relaxation flow down the backs of your legs and down into your feet. And now feel this deep relaxation flow down your face, relaxing all the muscles by your eyes, relaxing your jaw, and feel this deep relaxation flow down your throat, down into your chest, down into your stomach. Imagine you can breathe out any thoughts, any worries, any tensions. Just let everything just flow right out. And feel this deep relaxation flow down your legs and down into your feet. Now imagine or visualize yourself walking This garden is a beautiful, safe haven for you. As you look around at all the colors of the flowers and the plants, the colors seem to radiate a healing quality to them. And as you take in a deep breath, you can breathe in all the beautiful fragrances. It's so beautiful and peaceful in this garden. You can feel the sacredness of this garden. Perhaps you can see butterflies or birds. Just pick a spot in this beautiful, sacred, healing garden. And imagine or visualize that you now can speak directly with your higher self, making the connection with your higher self, that aspect of you that's all-knowing, all-loving, that loves you unconditionally. And ask that part of yourself, why am I carrying around excess weight, either physically or energetically? Why am I carrying this? Now listen. What would happen if I released it? How is my body trying to help me? How can I fulfill this deep need? Are there any practices I could do that would greatly affect my life? How can I love myself more? What are the lessons I'm trying to learn in this life? What is my purpose here? because a lot of people don't realize that it's so helpful to have support. So you guys don't realize this yet, but you're all family now, okay? Because if you think about it, why of all places did you end up here, right? There's no coincidences. So let's meet the family. So each person just share a little bit about yourself, and we'll just, I think people could hear you. They can't hear me without this. Just like, short, say whatever you want to say. A little bit about yourself. We'll just start there and go around.
If everyone is okay with us filming or.
Oh yeah,
for the
you
class.
don't have to film them.
Or
Yeah,
no.
don't film.
I'll start because he's so shy. He can go after me.
It's fine.
I'm Spirit, and I am the ex-pharmacist.
Oh.
Okay, online on YouTube, I'm the ex-pharmacist, and I'm just so thankful to be here. I have lived a charmed life. I hit a bump in the road about 10, 12 years ago with a lot of deaths and a lot of grief and anxiety, and finally coming out and blooming again, and time for some more growth. And I'm so thankful to you. You're wonderful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
My name's Tim. I'm a rock drummer. I'm here because I lost 70 pounds and want to lose the rest of it, get back in my size 28 jeans, and look good.
For me.
Aw.
He's beautiful no matter what.
Yeah.
I am Midge, and I'm a positive psychology practitioner. So I gain a lot of weight for many reasons that I discovered this morning, and I'd like to lose it. And it's wonderful to be here, and I love what you do.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Eva. I met you in Ibiza, and I'm a level 1 Dolores Kenner practitioner. And I also lost 70 pounds, but I want to lose more, so hopefully this will help.
I guess we'll go this way and then this way.
I'm Drago. Guess I'm here to heal others while healing myself at the same time, because each session I do with others, I heal a part of myself. So the longer I do this, I realize this is a lifelong journey of healing. There's a lot of work
deal with this later. So now I did the healing, and now I'm ready to release the energy, and I can feel like it's emotional and it's, you know, the 3D holographic, physical. So this was really awesome, and I'm excited to get back to my regular body and not be carrying the energy of that, because what I'm moving into is like so bright and so like awesome. So thank you so much. I was like, I signed up right away, the first one.
Aw.
And I've seen you before, and last year you helped me meet my higher self. So my higher self has been channeling with me like all since last year when we had the last expo.
Oh yeah, you were here at my workshop last year.
Yeah, and I was
Awesome.
like about 30 pounds lighter. No, 25 pounds lighter. So I did all that healing this past year too. I've been doing it for about 3 years, but really did a lot of it last year, like just when it got into it. And so I wanted to come see you, but you're always full.
Yeah. Looks like there's other practitioners, so she's one.
Yeah.
And then there's a couple practitioners.
Okay.
So I'm Jimmy from Boston, and just absolutely delighted to be here. It's such high-vibe people. I grew up in Boston, family musicians, went to college for engineering, led a career in engineering, all career, personal development, and I think it all groomed me for practicing QHHT, which I've been doing since 2018. It's been extremely rewarding. One thing I've noticed, this isn't always verbalized, is that we grow so much through this practice. I believe this is sort of my whole higher self must have brought me through to get to this point. And by the way, I'm single with no kids. I think if I had kids, I might not have been able to go through this spiritual. So I'm just delighted to be here. Thank you, Sarah.
Oh, thanks for being here.
My name's Paul. I'm from Palm Springs, California. And I started more accelerating my spiritual journey last year when I first went to the Life Conscious Expo. Last year and then this year. And before that, when I used to live in San Francisco, I go to the Whole Life Expo up there. But it's really down here where I'm really accelerating my spiritual journey. And the fun thing is when I was going through my mother's estate, I came across a picture of myself in the 90s in Hawaii in a Speedo. And I never thought I was that thin, ever in my life. I was shocked to look at it. Like, who's looking at me? So, and the other thing is that I'm here for the conference this afternoon, and I needed something to fill in for the morning. So I was looking it over, and I thought, oh, this might be nice because, I really was interested in this person and seeing how that would work for me.
No coincidences.
None at all. None at all. But I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you, Paul.
8 modalities, and they're not ready for me, but that's okay. I accept it. Some of them have come to me, but most of them are not, and that's okay. I accept it. And someday they will.
Thank you. Welcome.
Hi, everybody. Thank you, Sarah, for hosting this amazing workshop. I am Cynthia. I live in Miami. I'm very passionate about healing. I think my awakening was around before COVID, like for a lot of people. It was kind of like an acceleration. And I just realized that I'm very passionate about helping others. I was always a very helpful person. But sometimes I give too much and trigger emotions and so these daily practices that Sarah has been teaching us today is a really good way to hold those accumulated emotions and just relax and take time for ourselves and give that time for ourselves every day to connect with our spirit, our higher self, and just ground ourselves. I don't know if you guys listen to me, but I'm also a level 2 practitioner in Spirit PhD, and I'm just trying to find my way, how that fits into my life. I'm still figuring that part out, but I definitely want to be of service, and I just do the best I can and learn from everybody here at the conference. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, how are you? My name is Arnold. I was born in Ecuador, but I live in Miami. I'm very passionate about different healing methods like hypnosis and working with plant-based medicine. That's that.
Awesome.
Beautiful Marina. I've been a fan of yours since I saw your workshop last year, and so excited to see. And I'm here because the last 3 years have been pretty rough, and I'm trying to get back to healthy and active. So you have a couple of foundation to get into my
Oh, welcome.
Oh, the puppies.
Oh, the puppies are Cynthia's.
Yeah, they are mine.
They're like the support dogs.
Yeah, they're cute. They came over.
They're so cute.
They're part of the family.
Yeah, they are.
What's their name?
That's Nugget, and that's Green. Green is a beaver dog.
Maybe they should, yeah.
She's very special. She goes to people and gets pregnant and she shakes her tail.
I saw that. She was like smiling and you were petting her and then just shook her butt.
Yeah, she shook her butt and then she laid down. I said, oh, I'm getting a healing. The puppy healing right now. I don't know what that is.
I said that to somebody once in Starbucks because she really ran up to this guy and I couldn't stop. When she said pulling Rudy, she's like, I have to go up to this guy, you don't understand. And she goes up to me and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, like, she's like a leader dog. And the guy looked at me like, why you say that? Like, what's wrong with me?
I'm like, hey.
Oh my gosh.
People sometimes take it
body fat. And I think of that as, and the big boobs and the, you know, and it's just like, it's like home, you know? It's like, and so I guess that's, you know, I just represent like the mother goddess, and that's what I want to feel like.
Really insightful. That's great.
So.
I'm Jill from Santa Barbara. I saw Sarah at Las Vegas in November. That was really fun. Inspired me to come back today. I've never been really overweight, but I've always struggled with the belly area. And when I was tapping into in my meditation, 'cause I'm always kind of feeling coldness here. You know, I get hot everywhere else, that coolness. And Pisces, I was born in February in New York. And I was just imagining myself as a little baby, just like, Mama, I'm so cold. And I really think that has a lot to do with it. So I was imagining like a heating pad or something to really warm my soul. My little baby coldness.
See, these exercises, like I said, if you do them every day, they're so profound because you're making that connection. And then the journaling gives you power over and control over yourself because you have that journal. And in your journal, you can write things you want for your day. Like, I'm going to do that meditation, like each meditation once a day. Could be in your journal, or maybe your belief system is, I know that if I drink like 8 cups of water, this helps. And you would write that in your journal. You put the control back in your life by having this journal, by doing these things. Because when you make this connection with yourself, you feel empowered, right? Did you feel that? That's the power you bring back. Because so many times we feel out of control in our life. And that's because we're not in touch with ourselves. But when you do these things every day, you're gonna have so much more power. You're gonna feel so much more powerful. And then the journal on top, you're gonna be like badass.
Okay. I'm Carmen. I'm from Romania. I'm businesswoman. I'm successful in all in my life. This is the truth. I'm here because I know Sarah from Gaia TV. I'm passionate about holy spirituality, and I'm RH negative, and I was interested in your study about this, and not only yours, but you're also very valuable. Okay, that's all. I was blessed. I think I'm here only in holiday, you know, in this existence. I have a beautiful family. Boys are married. I'm grandmother. Yes, I travel a lot. This life is in this way. Yes.
Welcome.
Yes. And thank you very much for all. And thank you to all. It's wonderful here. And it's wonderful here in this planet.
Yes.
In fact.
I'm Kathy. I live in Texas, but I'm born in the Midwest, so I don't have that accent, if you're wondering. About 3 years ago, I started kind of remembering who I really was, and so I've been on this journey for about 3 years now, and I started off in learning the Akashic Records, and then kind of felt called to QHHT, and that's sort of kind of leading me to other healing things, but I'm really drawn back to the QHHT and learning more. So I'm a level 1 intern right now, just practicing. So I
I went to sleep for a while I was married, and then something in my life happened, and I had to come back to it, and that's when I met Sarah in Egypt in 2018. She was my UHHT teacher, and now I embrace this path and all my craziness, and now I'm here supporting her in anything she can. She's an amazing soul, human being, beyond, and so yeah, thank you everybody.
Family. All right, now we established that we're family, okay? So this next exercise is going to be a little more challenging, all right? But now that you guys know each other, it'll be easier because we're going to do this, and then we're going to split off into a group. And then each person is going to have that little group to share what comes up in this, okay? So we're going to make groups of 4, but if you're like with a couple, you might want to switch and go into, with somebody else. Not right now, but, when we're ready to get into groups. And then you can share with one another the different things that come up. And if you don't feel like sharing, it's okay. We're not going to force you. But it's very helpful to share these things in a group, and the couples will not be together, so don't worry. Whatever you say, be with your group. Okay. So, for those of you learning new modalities, I find the inner child healing such a helpful modality when people are trying to lose weight or just empower their lives. Because so many times our issues stem from childhood and we have no idea. So I'm going to share with you an inner child healing meditation. And if you came here to learn new modalities, this is a great tool to use, and you'll be able to tell what I'm doing, as you go through it and see how it feels for you. It can be kind of emotional, and that's okay. Just get emotional, it's okay. Remember that we're all here together, and we're here to support one another. Like I said, if you don't want to share, it's okay. We're not going to call you a jerk. We might think it. It's all right. Okay, so just close your eyes, and we're going to do this inner child healing meditation, okay? And then we're going to split into groups of 4, but I'll help you with that. Okay. And don't worry about the other people talking. It really doesn't matter because you're going to be focused in on yourself. So you might hear noises and stuff like that, but it doesn't matter. Just focus on your internal world. So just taking a deep breath, breathe in, and exhale any tension that you store in your body. Just let everything flow right out. Breathing in deeply and fully. And exhaling any tensions, any worries, and any thoughts. And pick a spot on the top of your head, and that spot is pure, deep relaxation. And feel this spot growing bigger and flowing down the back of your head, relaxing your head. And feel this deep relaxation flow down the back of your neck, relaxing the back of your neck. And feel the deep relaxation flow down into your shoulders, down your arms, and down into your fingertips. And now feel this deep relaxation flow down your back, relaxing all the muscles in your upper back, relaxing your lower back. And feel this deep relaxation flow down the backs of your legs and down into your feet. And now feel this deep relaxation flow down your face, relaxing all the muscles by your eyes, relaxing your jaw, and feel this deep relaxation flow down your throat, down into your chest, down into your stomach. Imagine you can breathe out any thoughts, any worries, any tensions. Just let everything flow right out. And feel this deep relaxation flow down your legs and down into your feet. And imagine or visualize a stairway in front of you. And with each and every step down, every number down, imagine you can double this deep relaxation within your mind and your body. And now step down and sink all the way down to 9, doubling this deep relaxation as you sink all the way down to 8, and feel your mind and your body responding. Sink all the way down to 7. More and more relaxed, perfectly safe. Sink all the way down to 6. 5. Let each and every number down, every step down, just double this deep relaxation that is flowing within your mind and your body as you step all the way down to 4. More and more relaxed, and sink all the way down to 3. Perfectly safe, perfectly secure as you sink down to 2. Feel yourself doubling this deep relaxation as you sink all the way down to 1. Doubling this deep relaxation even more within your mind and your body. Now imagine or visualize we're moving back in time in your current lifetime to an upsetting memory within your childhood, the very first thing that calls your attention. We're looking for an upsetting memory in your childhood, the very first thing that calls your attention, and be there now. What do you notice is happening? Now imagine or visualize that you can freeze that scene. You can freeze that scene. And imagine or visualize the adult version of yourself coming into that scene with that little child you. let the adult version take a hold of that little child. Look into its eyes. Look how innocent this little child is. Look how deserving of love this little child is. Now, from an adult's perspective, tell this little child exactly what is happening from an adult's perspective so that this child understands. Was this in any way this little child's fault? Now, if there's someone else involved, put them with the adult's version's help right in front of that little child and allow that child to tell that other person exactly everything that that child needs to get off their chest. How did that make that child feel? What sort of things did this cause this little child to feel? Allow this child to fully communicate whatever it wants to this other person. Now, if this other person has anything they want to say as to why they did this, or an apology, they can say this now. And if this child is ready and feels safe, they can forgive this other person now. Now allow the adult version to take a hold of that little child and give that little child any qualities that this child needs. What does this child need? Maybe it's confidence. Maybe it's self-love. The adult version has the power now to give that child these qualities simply by intending them to this child. Allow the child to receive them and see how this affects this little child. Now imagine or visualize in front of you your whole ancestral line, every single person that came before you. Imagine them in front of you. It's okay if you don't see them. You can imagine them or visualize them. And imagine or visualize sending the whole ancestral line all these qualities and flooding them with love and healing. And watch them responding. And if they have any messages for you, they can give them to you. Are there any abilities in your ancestral line. What did you come here to do as the leading ancestor? Now that you're healing your whole ancestral line, how does this affect everyone? Now allow them to flood you with love and appreciation and gratitude for what you're doing here. And imagine or visualize every person to come after you, the generations to come after you. Imagine or visualize them and flood them with healing. And feel them flooding you back with healing and love. And just sit in this sacred space as you bring that little child back into your heart, feeling so loved, so heard. This child will always be heard, always loved, always supported. And now you can come back slowly when you are ready, coming back into the physical body, becoming aware of the physical body as you slowly start to return to full waking consciousness. Whenever you're ready, you can just open your eyes and come back into your body. And we're going to split into groups of 4. And what I want you to do is just share what came up if you feel like you want to, because there's something very cathartic about this and healing in the process of doing it. And because you guys are strangers, right, it doesn't matter what you say. So maybe you guys could get together, you 4, and then back there, you perfect 4. And then you guys are together. Oh, okay, yeah, no, you have to split. And then each person just share what they want to, what came up or what came up for you? You want to share what came up? What came up?
So I created a closet. Oh boy.
mistaken,
What?
I met him in Daytona. He was in Daytona. He's
Oh.
the one where we had like a custom contest or something.
Yes, that's him. Yeah, I did. Yeah, he's great. I love him. I just realized maybe I'm good on time because I end at 1:30. I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah, that's what I know.
yeah, so it's like 10 of 1. So that's good because I'm bonding, and then I'm gonna do like 2 more exercises with them, and then that'll be it. And I'll try to sell some books. Thank you for helping me so much in this. Oh my God, help's amazing.
I'm glad I can help you.
My God, I woke up this morning and I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Even last night, I was like, it's impossible, but I feel like it's a lot better.
So it started last night?
Yeah. Well, it was after my presentation. I went to this other thing, and then I was like, oh man, I don't know.
No, I just tried putting me to sleep from the shower. I just like, I don't know what happened when they were doing those meditations. I
Oh.
started feeling so heavy.
Oh.
I started feeling like blood coming out of my nose. I'm not kidding you.
Oh, so you were activated.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I had to get out of there, and then it just I went out, and then I stopped. And I was like, because I wanted to stay for my shower and
Yeah.
everything. And then it was funny because I was like all bummed out, like, no, I'm gonna miss my shower. And I
Oh,
turned
I
around,
know.
and he's like right in front of me. He was talking to Jimmy. I was like, oh, I have my face.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'll send it to you. The whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, especially when you guys were talking about this stuff. You know how special that is to me.
Yeah, but I honestly don't think that was the right answer. Yeah, because he answered, it's true, a lot of those boxes were like initiation chambers, right? But the Serapium, I've been getting different information. I really don't think it's for initiation chamber. Yeah, I think maybe a little bit, but I think it was for so many different reasons.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. It's been used for multiple reasons.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
What I remember with that lifetime that I shared,
Yeah.
it was that's where they regenerated their bodies.
That's it. Yeah.
They used to live 4, 5, 6 years.
Yes. And those chambers or whatever also stored like not an avatar body, but a stasis body, and it'll be kept alive in there. And so these really high level beings would inhabit these bodies. So really interesting.
And also the library that I remember, I told you my job was to put all the information in jars of water.
Yeah.
It's like a library now.
Yeah.
There were jars of water.
Yeah.
And then it was my initiation.
Oh my gosh.
Going through that little hole that I showed you.
I feel bad about this microphone situation. Oh well. I was like, what is this? Oh my God. Right? God, I feel bad, but well, oh, you know what? They'll have to buy my class. They'll have to buy my class.
So the girl just left. She asked me, she says, oh, can they check the coordinating? I said, yeah, it'll be in the website. So make sure you check it. So you read that one, the one that has to be early.
I know it's a lot of money. It's okay. I'm prepared. I was hoping it's less than 10,000 though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. All right.
No, I mean to make it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm not charging it.
Okay.
Usually a course like this, if you put in analyze the other system that I was telling you.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know how much. I couldn't give you a quote.
It's okay.
Because I need to know how much or how long the video is.
Yeah.
How many snippets. Because
Yeah.
the hardest job is the video editing.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know this. 10
Yeah.
minutes is going to be like 10 hours or more.
Yeah.
So
Do you know the ballpark of it, or you don't know until the video editing?
what I would charge you to
Yeah.
and everything, I'm thinking probably 12 at the most.
Oh.
12, 1300.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Phew.
it's not gonna be 10,000.
I was talking to somebody else, and they're like, yeah, my class costs 10,000. I was like, holy crap.
Agency will charge.
Okay. All right.
But I mean, I've been doing this for so long that I think I have it down to
All right.
science. I don't
Sweet.
think it will take me more than 10, 20
Yeah.
hours.
And I'll send you like those recordings. I'll make them so that people can download them. And then if you need me to voice over anything, like with the camera, I'll just do that.
So put it together with some of the footage from today. That's what I'm thinking. The presentation, if you want.
Because my voice is like shot.
It sounds really nice.
Are you serious? I was worried when I was counting them down. I was like,
You're just
what?
probably too self-conscious, but well, we'll check it out.
Okay.
Let me put it together this way, and then once you hear yourself,
Okay.
you're not happy with it. That's
You know what I was thinking you should do? When you guys go to Egypt, get a whole bunch of those rings and sell them.
Oh, the power rings?
Yeah, people go crazy for them. You could have a little business, you know? Because where do you get that here? Yeah. It's like,
I've been doing the oils things that I've been
good.
because I've been drinking them for a while and people love them.
That's
So
great.
them down that I got drinking the mint one.
That's okay. Oh, the yucca. Oh my gosh, yes. I use that. I use that at home. But I hardly use my oils. It's bad.
Yeah, these bring you one. This is how I sell them on Caterway. This is cool. And I can find the other ones on
Wow.
figure.
Okay, smell it.
Yeah.
You don't have to bring me that. Oh, because I put it on. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
If you want it.
Oh, no. I don't want to make you to give it to me. Are you sure? That's
Yeah,
not
if you want it, I have a bunch of them.
okay. Want me to buy it?
That's your birthday present.
June.
Your Christmas present.
This is a really nice present, actually. Thank you.
You know what I learned about Hipnosis too?
What? To what? Oh, yeah. Yes, they did. Yeah.
It's kind of like
Yeah. It is. That tea. I drink that. I take the monatomic gold now and drink the blue lotus tea almost every night. But I've noticed the biggest difference for me, well, definitely the blue lotus tea makes a difference. Like I'll drink it all throughout when I go to Egypt every time because I can think better. I feel like I'm getting the messages better. I try to do what, like when in Rome. But the monatomic gold stuff, I can't find real stuff. So I just take Ormus, and I found like it makes a difference. Amazon. So obviously it's not like,
yeah, we don't know if it's pure or not.
right, but I do notice I can focus better. I do notice that. I really do like it.
So your presentation skills, I was just observing that they're from like when you started.
Oh, gosh.
You're like, you got the room there, like, not that you wear it, if you can tell that you were still looking.
Oh my God, my first time I was so nervous. It was like, I was so nervous. Like, I didn't, because this is not something that comes naturally to me.
And like when you're doing for a long time, I'm sure we're always so self-conscious, like you have the hair in the front,
Yeah,
constantly like doing self-check on
yeah.
ourselves when you talk.
Oh my gosh, I think that's the whole this. It was fear. Like I get afraid, kind of, or like when I was coming here, I had to be here like Thursday night, and my kids have been sick, and I even thought to myself, like my son, he had the worst cough, like of course, right before I'm coming, and coughing on everybody. Don't worry, I'm not sick at all. Like I promise you, but I'm not. But I like was doing everything, trying not to get sick, and I was focusing on it, making it worse. And I got a little bit of cold, that like last week, and then it just throws me off. And this is the same thing that happened before Disclosure Fest. And it's like I want to be confident when I come to these things, and then it makes me nervous. Am I going to be able to have voice? Am I going to get a cough? And it's that worry. Everything happens for a reason.
That's how I got into audio because one time I used to get a lot of talk constantly. And
Really?
one of those random things, like, they're like, oh, you have like such a good voice. I'm like, this is the perfect voice. It's not
Right.
But it's amazing. And that's how I got into this.
That is so funny.
I
Wow.
don't have that voice anymore, but
Did you get over that, or what do you think it was?
I think it was I always had issues with speaking my mind.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I get that.
I'm worse because I'm not that. I mean, I'm still
Yeah.
but it's more like my choice, like instead of putting my energy.
Yeah.
But I used to keep everything to myself, like not to be rude. I would allow others to step away.
Yeah.
I was taught to be a loser. You don't talk back. You don't say, that BS.
I had that too. So fun, huh?
Since then, that ended. Like, I don't get bullied like that. I don't get seen. I could be in a room full of like homophobic because I don't
Mhm.
and I'm not afraid of it.
That's good.
It's that confidence that knowing these things.
Yeah. No, totally. Yeah. I wonder how much. Okay, so it's almost 1. So, oops. Maybe like. I really am just gonna give him a couple more exercises and then try to.
They're all into each other now.
That's great. I would,
You don't want to show like the interaction. No, for the class it's not.
no, I don't think so. But I think for my class, I'm gonna have a Facebook page or something, or meetups. Yeah.
You also need to have a separate section for placing your website for classes. A workshop. It could be under workshops. Or you want to do classes.
I want to do classes. I want to try to get people away from always wanting a private session with me because I can't give them any. I wish I could tell them that other stuff's good, but they just want a private session.
They want to be that special person in your world, right?
Yeah.
The next book you write.
Yeah, yeah.
We all want to be living in a honest.
Well,
That's what you think about.
I want everyone. I want to regress everyone. I love it. Like, but for fun, like you, or like just do like that kind of regression. I could do that all day long. But the private sessions like wear me out. Like the regular session.
The fact that we know there are many hypnotists out there, but when you find someone who's been successful, like the Lord,
Yeah.
with you or those that get in there quickly and easy, well, that's, it's just like trying to hire the best or the best whatever. So that's why.
Oh my God. Let me just. I mean, I know I'm on camera, so I should wait. Oh. Well, I'm being filmed for that. No, I'll tell you later because I'm still filming up there. Yeah.
We'll have time.
Are you guys done? Okay. All right. All right.
2 more weeks for Costa Rica, huh?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You're coming. Oh my God, this is gonna be amazing. Are you doing it? I'm doing it. I was on the fence, but.
I was like iffy about it, but I've been doing the dieta, just in case.
I.
I just want to say thank you. I have to leave in 15 minutes because I'm
Oh.
also working.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Let me give you a
Oh.
hug.
So happy that I came. Oh, I'm so happy you came too. Thank you. Hi. Oh, sorry. Sorry, one second.
Ready? Oh, that's such a nice picture. Okay, I took a few.
Yeah.
I was going for psychotherapy also.
What?
I wanted to be a
Oh, hypnotist.
psychotherapist.
Oh, yes.
That's what I was doing, and when I did my internship and everything, so there's no way I'm doing that. And I do a spiritual work also.
Oh my gosh, that's
But
great.
it was like,
That's so
it's
funny.
what you say because people are in therapy for 10, 20 years. and
Yeah.
they say,
I was in there forever.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
You fake it until you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do
Uh,
self-love.
oh, I know, that's the best. If you want to try to start to make sure the last person went, I'll give you like a couple more minutes. Mhm.
And do we have to feel that we are, when you do the hypnotic,
Oh, I'm going to let everyone ask questions. This is a good question.
Yeah, so I've been preparing myself mentally. I think it's about time
Yeah.
to try mother.
To try what?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I've never done it.
me neither.
Oh, so. Okay, 2-minute warning. Okay. Yeah, this I asked Yolanda because she lives there. She's done it a million times, and she's been to La Senda. I was like, this is my first time. Like, is it gonna make like what's it like? She's like, well, it's not the really hard one, so it's a little bit less. And I was like, why'd you tell everybody that? Yeah, me too. Yeah, or pooping. I mean, I know. I don't know what it's like. I've never done it, So. Me too. I have never done it, and I feel and it's like I just feel I've wanted to, but I've been afraid, and I feel like this is good, but I have to cut out caffeine. Did you see that? Have you done it? I don't know if I'm gonna follow all the rules.
I've tried. I started on Monday.
Oh, okay.
Cut it off
Yeah.
last minute, but then I started getting this horrible headache.
Oh.
Syndromes. And yesterday and today, I had to have some because like today's not a good day to go. I'll start tomorrow.
I still haven't. I haven't quit. I still drink too much matcha. Oh, so I love them too.
Figure, how can I be comfortable and still like?
Oh, look, here comes. Look at the doggy. I guess not everybody's done.
I wanted to hang out with Matt yesterday.
Oh, me too. I couldn't hang out with anybody because I couldn't speak.
It's understandable.
But I felt bad. I really didn't get to hang out with anyone. I thought I was going to. Normally at these things I do, or I'll sit out like at dinner, but I couldn't. I had way too many things going on this time. Oh, I didn't even really see them. Yeah.
Erica left already?
I don't know. I don't even know.
So you guys didn't like sit together for her shower yesterday?
No.
No?
She didn't get in. Yeah, they were like such sticklers. It's freezing in here, isn't it? They were such sticklers. They only let me in, and I was Jimmy's guest. Oh my gosh, I crashed a disclosure lunch and I felt so bad. I didn't want to stay, but they were like, but Jimmy was like, just stay. He always like pushes the boundaries a little too much. And then I felt so bad. I was like, can I pay for that? They're like, no, it's okay. I don't know. It makes me feel awkward because I'm still sort of new here, Yeah. Yeah.
So then now I don't feel that bad that I didn't stay because I probably would have been here.
Yeah. Yeah, don't feel bad. Yeah, it was so ridiculously crowded. Plus, it doesn't matter if you see them. I'm gonna send it to you anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I figure. Sometimes either, they put it up on Gaia.
Yeah.
But yesterday, like, I took you for that meditation session, and I just, and
Wow.
it can be,
Wow.
really knows.
That's really incredible, though. I wonder what it was.
But then after I got out of here, I felt better, went home, took a shower, and then I was fine. I mean, I did my meditation or whatever, but it was fine.
That's good.
My cats are really healthy.
Oh. Oh, that's so amazing. Cats are so amazing.
I'm the crazy cat lady.
What?
I can't believe I'm the crazy cat lady.
Oh, I want to be a cat lady. I do, but my cat's outside and can't come in because of our dogs. But he is so sweet. It's like I try to pet him more. It's like so healing. And cat purr, it's like so good for you to be around. What? Yeah, a lot of people are done. Yeah, go for it. Oh, yeah. I think they're not done yet, the big, large group, so, yeah. Trying to think what would be a good post-conference, and I thought of this, but I'm thinking maybe for next year people might want more of my regular stuff. I don't know. I really don't know what people like, but I like doing these. Yeah, I like doing these type of things, like a workshop, because I think of workshop as workshop.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll see. What's the next?
Yeah.
The next step.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, I don't know if you had a chance to see the email. I finished the French book, the edition and the cover and everything. So
Thank you.
I just couldn't put it on Amazon because I couldn't get the access code. And
Oh.
I think it was when you were traveling.
Oh, okay. Hi.
I have an unrelated question for you.
Yes.
You've gone to Egypt before. Are you going to go to the one in March?
Oh, with me or?
Or either one. Are you going?
Yeah, I'm going. I'm going in May and September.
There's a March one coming.
She's doing one in April. It's separate.
And is it going to all of those wonderful places?
Yeah, so we do it slightly different. Mine is 15 days because we do what is called the initiatic path.
Yes.
Basically recreating what the Atlanteans did when they first came to found Egypt. And it represents each temple represents a different chakra or energy point in the body. And so we do the whole, through the Nile River, it's a 7-day cruise, plus 5 days, 2 days in Cairo, and 3 days in the Red Sea.
This one coming up in March, it's a half a month.
Yeah, if
It
it's,
includes the cruise. I just wondered how much walking or hiking is. It's probably a lot.
we didn't do a lot of walking. Because we did
Oh,
one
for you
in
guys?
May.
Yeah, we did one in May
Most of the
together.
time, buses or whatever,
Yeah.
take you right up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason I have osteoarthritis, and
Oh, okay.
I'm seriously considering the one in March,
Oh,
but I'm concerned about that.
yeah.
However, I think I've gotten an awful lot of healing to hear this weekend. And
Yeah.
boy, those areas
Yeah.
are feeling wonderful.
Yeah, and keep doing your meditations every day.
Meditations I do
Meditations.
with the
And if
meditation.
you get to go to Egypt, it was the intention of feeling because
Yes, she
Well,
did
that's
that.
the other thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to be with a group that are
Yeah.
really involved in that, so that would be.
So I'll tell you, the first time I went to Egypt, I couldn't walk. I broke
Yeah.
my leg. I couldn't
Okay.
detach my ankle. So I couldn't walk. I would crawl to my bed because
But I have a back brace and I'll wear them to these things during the
Yeah.
day. And then I have these crystals I put behind my back in a fanny pack.
Usually right
And
there,
that seems to work.
usually right there it symbolizes, or your body sending you the message normally, in general, that you are unsupported.
Right. So
But if you
But I
could
meditate all the time.
find but I know it's so hard. Look what I did to myself.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. So,
like we're all in this
well,
together.
by the end of this weekend, I'm just feeling great. Lighter.
Awesome,
I go back to Palm Springs.
right?
There's not a lot of this going around.
Oh my gosh, I know. Right.
So it's just a matter of
Maybe you could go on her trip.
50 days, huh?
Yeah, but you said you're already going to one in March.
No, not yet. I'm thinking about
Oh,
it. I expect to win a free airline ticket to there and back.
I love it. You will.
She gets so excited because she knows it can happen.
Oh.
There's one coming. There's a pull-out for the flight, round trip flight.
Oh.
Them to pay.
Oh, cool. Hi.
So once they give me that,
Huh?
You're in Florida?
Yes.
Okay, well,
Big Pine Key.
West Key.
Big Pine Key.
Big Pine Key, where is it?
It's the Florida Keys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I am on Woods Key.
Oh my God, you're close. Did everybody get a chance to share with one another? Oh, Laura, do you want to turn it back on? Oh, sorry. So I thought I would go over a few things, and some people had some questions about like hypnosis in general before I get into this next meditation that I want to give you, because I want to give you a couple more. But does anybody have any questions that they want to ask? Somebody posed. Oh, go ahead.
Would you recommend people recite this and record themselves listening or reading it, because it's hard to go into a meditation and then read, and then you're closing your eyes, but then you open and you're reading?
Yeah. So there's different levels of like, okay, so like for me, I'm super lazy, or if you're less lazy, you know. So I just thought I would give it to you so you have the two options, and thank you for bringing that up. You can just read it, right? You can. You'll still go into a slightly light meditative state when you're reading it, but it's better if you can get one of these apps, record yourself reading it, and listen to that every day, because then you can lay down, you can close your eyes. That's like second level. Lazy or, less lazy. Because like I said, these things are so easy, but the purpose is you're going to take the control back. You're going to have the control. And that's huge, and you'll see what I mean. Does anybody have any questions? Oh yeah, you had a question.
Yes. Do you need to feel that you are hypnotized? Because in my mind I was thinking hypnotized, I would not hear, I will not, and I would be out of it.
Yeah, that's a great question. So hypnosis doesn't feel like anything. Essentially, all you're doing is you're quieting your mind a little bit, and you're tuning inwards. Have you ever had a daydream, where you're just like the rest of the world kind of disappears and you're just focused in on the daydream? That's the same state. That's hypnosis. It's actually very relaxing in that state. So hypnosis is nothing other than the same exact state that you're in when you wake up in the morning and you still have access to your dreams. In that state, that's okay, this is hilarious. Well, we're a family here. Hello, person on the phone. No. Okay, hypnosis is that state when you wake up in the morning and you still have access to your dreams. You know that state that you're in, and you think you're totally awake, right? You still have access to your dream. You think, I'm totally awake. I'm always going to remember this dream. Then you wake up all the way, and you're like, what happened to that dream? And you realize you weren't fully awake, but you felt like you were. That's the deep theta state. That's the same state that you're going to be in. So don't worry or analyze or judge whether you're in the state or not. But as you take your little pamphlets and you practice with these, you're going to realize that maybe you even do it like for 1 week, and all of a sudden you can go down like that and be in that deep, relaxed state, and everything else in your life starts getting better and better and better because you're making this connection with yourself. And you'll be like, oh my gosh, that Sarah person was right. I look awesome now, you know? So, but yeah, you don't worry about whether you're in the state. And also practicing this is going to make it so much easier. And you'll see what I mean. It'll feel like, what it feels like to me, and you guys just practiced it a couple times, is it feels like you're just literally tuning everything out and just focusing in on yourself, and you feel your body just getting heavier. Just relaxed, calm, peaceful. And if you really want to judge and notice, you have a lot less thoughts going on in your mind because you're focusing. So you can really do so much with your mind when you're able to focus and harness your mind this way. Any other questions? Yeah.
Sounds like a cool idea. I'm going to be buying the DVD of this, and I was thinking about using my app to record the moment you put us under for this script and just use your voice. That was
Awesome.
Here, so that'd be cool.
I was just telling Laura, I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, man, my voice almost left and everything, it sucks. But then I was like, but this is my sexy voice. This is really cool. I almost want to keep it a little longer. Yeah, my sexy Monday voice, you know. But yeah, you can do that. Yeah. Oh, it's also going to be available on my website later. Yeah.
Oh, so we can download it from your website.
Yeah, and I'm going to have I don't want to get in trouble, but I'm going to have me talking and the recordings with some music on them.
Okay.
She's going to make them for me. Yeah.
So, any suggestion for me, like, if you have like fighting thoughts or no thoughts at all? What do you? Because I tend to like think something's wrong with me when that happens, right? How do you let go?
Yeah, just to get the most out of it, try to not judge yourself in the process. You know, because that's so common. Like your first time doing it or second time, you're like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna buy for groceries or whatever, and they're coming and going. It's okay, just let them come. It's okay, just let them come. But just keep focusing on what you're getting too. And it's okay because you'll see as you keep practicing it, it'll get easier and easier. But if you think about like a daydream, right? When you're focused in on that daydream, things disappear. You're really focused in on it. So if the thoughts do come like, oh, I have to pick my kid up from school, or my husband's a jerk, or whatever, then just let them go and focus in on what you're getting. And try to like really focus in. Like try to really be almost like an observer more for what's coming to you from that subtle voice, that inner voice. And the more you just practice, it'll get easier. Hope I answered your question. Any other questions? Okay. This is important. Everything you were told in your life is a lie. Okay? You can literally create any body or anything you want using your mind. I do this all the time. I had 3 kids, and I use hypnosis all the time. If I want something, or like I want to look a certain way or whatever, I do this. It's not true that what people say that you can't. Oh, you can't do this. You can't change the way you look. I did. I changed the way I look. Yeah.
So I think a lot of people, when you go back to a memory, when you were a child and something, I mean, I'm sure everybody, something happened to somebody when they were children, and usually it's influenced by an adult or a brother or a sister or somebody, and then we grew up and we change and we can only control I can only control my reaction and my response. But sometimes these people are family, right? And sometimes they decide not to change, and they still I feel even though we heal our traumas or wounds that we went through, because they don't heal and then because we have to interact with them again, they can like, rip it up again, and you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
expose you to the same thing that you went through when you were a child. Like, do you have any advice?
Yeah. And that happens all the time. It's like you do all this inner work, then you go see your family for Thanksgiving, and it brings you right back to like, square one, it feels like, But there's a bunch of things that are happening when you're working on yourself, when you're really devoting the time to work on yourself. You'll start to notice that you don't go back to square one anymore. As you become more empowered, you'll feel these changes within you, and you'll maybe like react differently. But also keep in mind, when you're changing, when you're becoming the best version that you can of yourself, it affects your family too. And they can see the change in you. So you're giving them a gift by changing you. You don't have to change them to give them this gift. They'll see it. They'll notice something's different. It might really piss them off too. They're going to be like, what the heck? I want you to feel bad, Yeah. But as you get stronger and feel more control with your connection over yourself and empowered, then less and less things will take you down. But it's that building of the connection, of the learning self-love, of feeling like this tower of strength. And realize that it's always a growth process. It's not going to be perfect. You're not going to go from like A to 100 like today, Well, maybe, but it takes a lot of practice, and that's the whole point. It's a journey. So don't be hard on yourself if you go see your family and they knocked you back down, and you're like, oh man, I have to rebuild myself. There's a lot of growth each time you're rebuilding yourself. So it's all meant for a specific reason, a purpose.
I totally agree. Like, it happened to me so many times that, my dad knocked me down and I had to get back up. And now he doesn't get to me anymore, eventually, after years. Like, he doesn't really get to me anymore. But I can see him getting angrier and angrier. And I'm like, hey, like, how do I help you? Like,
Yeah.
I guess the only thing you can do eventually is not to interact much with the person.
Well, it depends. I think the best thing you can do to help him is to help yourself, because he'll see that.
I mean, he doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Yeah.
At first when you were talking, I was thinking, oh, she left and she came back, she was happy. It was just about that. But after you were talking, I say, oh, but you just became who you were, without anybody interacting or impacting how you were.
Oh,
So
you mean
were
when I
just
was? Oh, no, it was a journey. Yeah. No, I still had so many issues psychologically. Yeah. But it's a journey. And I'm not perfect, because look at my voice. Like, it was a message, body message. Honestly, I was telling Laura, I was feeling like fearful of speaking about certain things. Yeah.
We are all in the journey forever.
We're all in this together, yeah. Yeah. So in this back practice exercise, this is going to be great for you to create whatever you want, whatever version, whatever healed version of yourself you want to create. Be very detailed in your creation. You can create anything. So I'm going to let Laura hand it out to you.
Do you have a printout of the inner
This one. No, but it will be available on my website.
So what do you
Not
want
sure.
us to do? We
Okay.
go on your website and we download everything? We will
I don't have it yet. I'm making a class of this class.
Okay.
But, you could always buy the DVD too. But yeah, and then I'm gonna have like a weekly meetup, for
Online?
people.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, when I get it going. Yeah, for support. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to create what we want. Okay? All right. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I'm almost out of time. I didn't even realize that. Okay. Well, I guess this is my last meditation. But I have one more to hand out for you. So let me go over it in case they kick me out or something. So the next one is going to be the motivation. You know how it really helps if you do want to lose physical weight to have motivation. This one that I'm doing with you right now is just creating the ideal version of yourself, creating whatever you want in your life through visualization and self-hypnosis. The next one that I will pass out after is the motivation, because with the next one, it's going to help you feel what it will feel like being at your ideal version, your ideal weight, feeling good, whatever it is. Okay? So this is creating. Right, so close your eyes. No one's kicking me out. This is good. Maybe there's... Okay. And just start by focusing in on your breath. Breathing in deeply and fully. And just exhale any tension, any worries, and any thoughts. Just let everything just flow right out. Breathing in deeply and fully. And releasing any tension, any worries, and any thoughts. And pick a spot on the top of your head, and that spot is pure, deep relaxation. And feel this spot growing bigger and flowing down the back of your head, down the back of your neck, relaxing all the muscles in the back of your neck. And feel this deep relaxation flow down your back, relaxing all the muscles in your back as it flows down the backs of your legs and into your feet. And feel the relaxation flow down your face, down into your chest, down your arms, relaxing your stomach as it flows down your legs and down into your feet. And imagine in front of you is a full-length mirror. And as you look at this reflection of yourself in the mirror, this reflection is your ideal self. Be very detailed as you look at this reflection. What sort of qualities does this version of yourself have? How does this version interact with the world? What sort of things does this version of yourself know? How does this ideal version of yourself feel about itself? Be very detailed as you create this ideal, this healed version of yourself. Create anything you want for yourself in this mirror. And now when you're ready, step into the mirror and become one with this version of yourself and feel your body responding. Now there is nothing that can rob you of this. You are in alignment with this version of yourself. And each and every day, with every breath that you take and beat of your heart, you become even more in alignment with this ideal version. And now you can come back to full waking consciousness when you're ready by wiggling your toes and opening your eyes. And as you can see, these are short. Well, this one was shorter because they said my time was up from behind. And it's very easy to do this. So just a short recap. In the morning and the night, I do the 30 breaths, the breath of fire. Yeah, you can Google it. And then I brush myself off intention of getting rid of anything that doesn't serve me. It's like a clearing exercise. Then I shake it out to get anything out of me. And so my body doesn't have to store it. Then get a journal. You want to become empowered using your journal. Say you decide that you believe in your belief system that 8 cups of water a day help. You want to put that on your journal and mark it down when you drink that. And you want to do the meditations, maybe once a day for each one. You could put that on your journal. The point is you want to have the control. You want to be empowered. And then use your journal for what comes up in your meditations. You want to use the journal to get it out of your body. So often we underlook the power of journaling because we think, oh, I'll remember it. I'll remember that. Oh, I'll remember that. And that's a burden that we don't have to put on ourselves. So by having the journal, you don't have to worry about that. You're going to write it down and not have to have it in your mind or your body or wherever else we store it. And then seeking support is great. It really helps to talk to people, even if you're forced, like in a workshop like this, you know. And keep in touch with one another if you choose to do so, because it's great to have support. And do these practices, and whatever comes up, write them down and trust your inner guidance. Your inner guidance is the most important part. Just because one person tells you, don't eat gluten or don't eat meat or don't eat meat, what's right for you is most important. There's no one size fits all anything, okay? And this is a journey of learning to love yourself, of learning to remember who you are, and learning to take back the control and feel the power again. And you do that through your connection with yourself. So they're going to kick me out, but I do have books for sale if anybody wants to buy one, just so you know. Okay. I love you guys. Nice meeting new family.
We have the last one, you say. We have another meditation.
Yeah, wait. Wait, take the other meditation. This is super short. I'm not going to be able to do it because they're going to get mad. Yes, so this one is just for motivation. So you're going to have 3 meditations to do daily, okay? The inner child one, you only really need to do once in a while, as you can see why. These are the daily ones to do daily.
on your website as well?
Yeah. Yep,
I'll
it
check
is.
that out. Thank you very much.
Okay, now I do have books if anybody does want to buy them, because I know nobody could buy them yesterday, so I'm sorry about that.
Do we need cash or can we use a credit card?
You can. Do you have Venmo or anything?
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah. It's fine.
Venmo?
Yeah. Thanks.
Who would you recommend if I'm your fellow fairy from Ibiza?
Oh, very. I would definitely recommend this one.
Okay, awesome. Eva?
Okay. How do you spell that?
EBA? EBA. And then I'll give you.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, it's $20.
Okay.
And it's EBA.
EBA,
Thank you.
You know what the light is? The light is affecting it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna put it over here.
Okay.
So we can scan
For
it.
you, EBA.
Thank you so much.
Do you want one?
Yes, I do.
I just have to say,
There's my Venmo.
your voice is so soothing.
Oh, thanks.
It's not bad at all, believe me.
Oh, that's so
it just
funny.
feels like home. It feels
Aw, I
Thank
love
you so
you guys. I love your new family.
Thank you. Yeah. Great seeing you.
Good seeing you too.
Okay. I don't know about any of the books. So I just really discovered you recently. So I was like, QHHT? Ooh, okay, I'm gonna watch her on Gaia.
Color eyes. Oh yeah, I probably like this one.
This one? Okay.
Is that okay for you?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Catherine, K-A-T-H-Y. It's $20?
Yes.
Okay.
I think you'll like this a lot, actually. And then you have that necklace too.
Oh, okay. Can I wait after and ask you that question, the QHHT question? Is that okay?
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, Linda. Are you
That's
setting
all
up?
right. No.
I'm gonna move.
Go.
Okay. What time is your thing?
In 20 minutes.
Okay, okay. I'll just say goodbye to the rest of the people. I'm sorry.
Right. No, that's true. Oh, it's all right. I'm sorry that I have to even insert
Oh
myself.
my gosh, don't be sorry.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Ian.
Are you going home straight after this?
I have an interview though. Do you want to get one?
Yes, please.
Okay. Which one?
Atlantis.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, this is the room we're in.
do you know?
Catch it easy.
Okay. Awesome.
Hi, where are you located?
She's from Florida.
In Florida. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Key West.
I'm taking
Key West, right? Yes.
That's good for you.
In the
Do
Keys.
you want one?
Not a book,
What book
but
what
a
did you
session.
write? Oh, I'm fully booked for 2 years. Yeah.
For 2 years.
Yeah, I just can't even open it because, like, they just go so fast. But I have workshops, which are I
Okay.
feel like are really good.
Uh-huh.
They're
No, this
3
was
days.
terrific. Thank you. It was great.
I have really intense past life regression workshops,
Uh-huh.
which is very. You really do get to know who you are.
Yeah, go to the website and look at the reviews on
Yeah.
there.
Okay, and those workshops